Do you have, Solana, your original golf leaderboard update? This is one of our greatest hits. It's only a couple minutes. Was it Dono and Frito? Was that the show you were doing, or was this Big O?
No, this was Dono and Frito, and it's less than a minute, really, and it's actually quite remarkable how I could just totally bleep all over myself in a span of 36 seconds.
Because here's what you would think, because I think it's such a great snapshot into Solana. What you would think is young guy getting his chance to, learn on the air.
Yeah.
Because if you fast forward, I don't know, 5 years now or whatever, he's the host of the Miami Heat pregame show and postgame show.
Yeah.
But you've got to get that on-air experience somewhere. And so most young people who are getting their first shot take it very seriously. And they go, okay, I don't want to mess up any I want to make sure that every second I get on the air, whether you're a music DJ or a football player like yourself, you get a preseason game or you get one snap in a game. You see guys check in an NBA game in junk time, and they're playing hard
because show out.
They have 2.5 minutes to show out and make the case that they belong there. So it doesn't matter that the game is over. Like, they're going to take it very seriously. Well, most people do that with anything that they do where they're trying to, excel for later in life. And it is so very apparent here that Solana had the same work ethic at the beginning that he does now, that he probably will 10 years from now, which is he put no effort into it whatsoever because he's doing sports updates. And so how old are you now? Like 27, 28?
28.
So this had to be what? You're 22?
Yeah, like 24, 23.
22, 23. So young guy gets a few minutes on the air to do the sports headlines. I think this is when Ryan McGuire was our program director. So he has a very serious program director at this point. And so he's told, just like he is today, hey, we have golf updates to do. There's a tournament going on. And so, he's in charge of the show and he's in charge of the sports updates. So you would think that he would look at the leaderboard, maybe even ask some people, how do you pronounce this name? If you don't know the sport, I do that. The Panthers sign someone, I'll audio text Goldie, how do you pronounce this guy's name? And so I have a little bit of a knowledge of how to do so. It's very apparent here that Solana didn't care because he thought that he could BS his way through anything. So here it is, a young Alejandro Solana trying to make his way in the broadcast industry. It's time to do a golf leaderboard update. He literally has no idea what the bleep he's talking about. And then he thinks, though, that he had done such a good job fooling everyone listening, he's going to let them in on the secret that he doesn't know doesn't know what he's talking about. But trust me, everyone was in on the secret at this point.
I'm surprised.
Here's how it sounded.
Over to the PGA Championship leaderboard.
Good start.
As Be On is 3 under par right now, tied with B. Horschel and Thompson. I don't know golf. I got to be honest. You good over there, Dono? I don't know their first names.
You couldn't find a leaderboard with the first names?
No, I could not.
Golf expert Alex Solana.
This PGA Championship leaderboard update was brought to you by Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
I don't think we ever got that far before. You know what's funny about that? There's a couple things in there that are funny that I don't think I'd really paid attention to before. He just immediately wants to take no ownership of anything, right? So he's like, "You good, Dono?" You good, Dono? Which is a really weird flex from the young guy who's doing the update, right? You good, Dono? He lets us in on the. He lets us in on the secret. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know anything about golf. Okay, well, we couldn't tell. Be on Thompson.
And Thompson. But then, boy, I saw that too, Hawk. That tickled me. That part, the crab in a bucket.
Oh my goodness.
I'm falling. Are you good, Dono?
we're all going down. He goes, you good, Dono? And then what was the other thing that just happened in there that I hadn't recognized? What was it? Something just happened in there.
I mispronounce golf shops and I called
No.
shops.
Got that. There was some what there's one other thing. Play it one more time. There's one other thing in there that jumped out to me.
Over to the PGA Championship leaderboard, as Be On is 3 under par right now, tied with B. Horschel and Thompson. I don't know golf. I got to be honest. You good over there, Dono? I don't know their first names.
You couldn't find a leaderboard with the first names?
No, I could not.
Oh, that was it.
Golf
that
expert
was it.
Alex Solana.
The guy
This
who will
PGA
not
Championship
take any
leaderboard
kind
update
of,
brought to you by
ownership for I didn't try hard enough. Dono goes, you couldn't find a leaderboard with first names? No, I couldn't. like yes, you could.
Nowhere
it's
in
the
the
internet.
world.
It's the internet. Like there's literally a million things you could have done. No, I couldn't.
Nope.
Moving on. No, I
Quick
couldn't.
answer. Nope. You gotta love
Oh my God, that is so great.
it. Nope.
You're
Good
like,
Solana.
you're rethinking it. So funny.
It's rough, man.
We can see Solana now. We post video clips from the show on the 560 WQAM YouTube. But you look like withdrawn after that. Like you look like you're withdrawn. What happened? You just bad memory.
I just vividly remember right as I'm starting the update, which I have written already, the sports update, right? That's just the part there where I'm doing the golf leaderboard update, thinking to myself, oh, bleep, I have to do a golf leaderboard update. And I could have just not done it and just done it every other hour and fit it in someplace else, and it would have been fine. But because I think I can BS my way through everything, as I'm reading my update that I already written out, I'm Googling golf leaderboard update. I could have been reading the wrong leaderboard. I had no idea what I was looking for. And of course, that's what ended up happening live
The
on
funny
the air.
thing is, I think he still thinks I've got this, even at Be On.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets to be Horschel, and I think he's thinking to himself, they might be on to me. Right? Like, I still think he's like, I got this. Ooh, be Horschel. They might be on to me. And when he blurts out Thompson, it's like Seinfeld with Cartwright. He just blurts out Thompson. That's when it hits him. I don't think I'm fooling anyone here. I think
I
they're
was
on to me.
scanning for a name I knew. Just give me a Phil. Give me a Mickelson. Give me a Woods.
Is there anybody on this bleeping leaderboard that I've heard of?
That 2-second gap was him still holding on, Hawk. He was still holding on.
Yeah, he's like, I think I got this.
Listen to how confident right at the very beginning. I mean, I sound like I'm about to rock this update.
Over to the PGA Championship leaderboard, as
Right there. I mean, I sound like I'm in it.
Yeah, you're the next
ready
Jim
to
Nance
fool
at that
anybody.
point. You are. I mean, you're like any golf fan. It's like, oh, golf leaderboard, honey. Hold on a second. I got to listen to this. And then he goes, Thompson. He's like, he goes, I got to be honest with you. I don't know anything about golf.
You did sound good in the beginning, though, Solana. Now, strong start.
That is so great. All right, there you go. Somebody texts in. I heard this live. It is still funny. It really is, because when you pick that tape apart, like it really, there's so many levels to Solana there, and they're all represented. That's the guy who went home early from sleepaway camp. Called his aunt and said he was thinking of suicide.
Allegedly. That's never been confirmed. That's allegedly.
Didn't know how to prepare a frozen chocolate cake. It all's right there. It
really is. Everything that you need is right there. It's a precursor to everything. So great. You'll hear Solana tomorrow, preheat, starting at 6:15.
He's actually good.
He's very good.
He's telling you.
Very good. But you know what? He knows basketball. He knows the Heat. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have to BS. He's not a good BSer. Never has been.
Mm,
And
I
it's-
disagree. I disagree.
Solana, you're terrible.
I disagree. Oh, because one bad leaderboard update. I mean, come on. We all have a moment like that on the air.
You want me to pull
Everybody.
out
How
the
about
spreadsheet?
years of working with you? Years
I
of
can-
working with
Listen, I can pull out the spreadsheet. I mean, we could do this till 6. Anyway, that is funny. Your next leaderboard update's coming up in about 15 minutes, too.